Good afternoon. Happy Wednesday. I am on my way to go get Samuel from work. And so I thought that I would do another card chat. I have to say, today and yesterday I feel like I have been running the roads like crazy. And while it's nice to get out just for a little bit, I miss being home, and my home is showing that I have not been there. So that's why it's important to me to be a keeper at home, because boy, tomorrow's Thursday, and I know I'm going to have to go out at least once tomorrow, besides chauffeuring. I have to go pay taxes on our van, and so that's due by the end of the month, so I want to do that tomorrow. And there's a chance I will have to go back out whenever called to go to the other town on the other side, to the bank, because someone decided they wanted to use my debit card for Ulta online. They stole my debit card numbers and been shopping. I told that lady at the bank, I said, if anybody's going to be spending money at Ulta and it's coming out of my account, I want the products because I've been wanting to go to Ulta. We have an Ulta in our town, one town over from where we live, so that would be nice. So I might have to run out 2 more times tomorrow. I hope for them to be quick trips, because I really need to catch up on some things at home. It's driving me a little crazy. And while I can give a chore list to the children, I tell you, they're just not going to do as well as what I can do myself and what they will do while I'm there. Because as you know, most children, they don't have the characteristic of being so reliant. They're going to do as little as they can and get away with it. So yesterday I bought some clothes at 2 different Goodwills. I had to go to one town on one side of me to do our grocery shopping, and while I was there, I decided to skip into a Goodwill there, and I was able to get, let's see, what did I get? I got a dress. Well, in total, I went to 2 Goodwills, but I got 3 blouses and a dress, of which is too short, so I have to lengthen it somehow because I love it. It looks like the perfect housewife dress, like I've been wanting, but it's just too short, so I've got to figure out how to lengthen it. So 3 blouses, a dress, and I believe 1 skirt. That sounds right, so that would be 5 items. And I got 2 books. One is a Weight Watchers cookbook. It's back when they had the core system. I'm hoping to get a few recipes out of there. That was $2. And then I got a book on health. It has in there about how to reset your metabolism, how to get rid of inflammation, and eat healthy. I'll go ahead and say I read the book last night and this morning, late last night and early this morning, and it has a lot to do with basically a Whole30 type diet. That's what it is. And they do, the man who wrote it, he does according to your specific needs. He does give you the plan that is best for you. Like some people, their plan would be more severe. They would have to cut out a whole lot. Some would have to cut out less. But generalized, he has a Whole30 diet. And he talks about what chemicals can do to your body, and he talks about myths, like fat makes you fat. That is a myth. A lot of this I already knew, but a lot of it was very interesting on how your body Don't. Oh, I hit another chicken. Oh, we have these chickens around here that drive me crazy out in the country. And I hit another one. Oh, that's the second one like in 6 months. It drives me nuts, people. Oh, I hate that y'all had to witness that. I hate that I had to witness that. Oh, now to gather my thoughts. I saw it coming, but there's nothing you can do. I mean, you can't wreck and hit a ditch over a chicken. Okay, now. Yes. So the book talks about also the myth of going on these low-carb diets, how that you can lose weight. Well, you do, but you have to remember that your body, it has muscle and it has fat. So a lot of times when you lose weight, you're not always losing weight from fat. It's a lot of times muscle. And so as you grow older, you tend to naturally lose muscle, especially if you go on these low-carb diets. And you're losing a lot of muscle mass, so it lowers your metabolic rate. Very interesting stuff. Okay, so what I want to talk about after I get over hitting another chicken in the road is a lot of times less is more. In so many ways, my brain was rushing in how so many ways less is so much more. I guess I was starting to think about that because of the clothes I bought. By the way, everything that I got was like $35, let's say. $35, a little bit, a few cents less, a few cents more. For 2 books and 5 very well-made garments. This is one of the shirts I got. I love it. And it's a Talbot's. And so, oh no, the other one is. This one's a name brand too. I'm not into name brands, but it's funny because when I go into thrift stores, I can pick out quality. And then the people at the register will say, oh, if you got this in, at the regular price, you know how much it would be and all this and that. And so I'm good at picking out quality. It's just secondhand. But I realize some people are crazy about buying clothes, and I like clothes. I like looking nice, but I don't like having a big quantity in my closet because my brain can't think straight. I can't piece things together so well having so many things. I like to have like a good set amount of wardrobe. I guess some people call it a capsule wardrobe or whatever. And once those wear out, then go buy some more. So I had a personal goal of only buying 5 items this year in the thrift stores, and I think it's going to be more like, or in the stores altogether, such as shoes and clothes and all. It's going to be like more like 10 or 12. I was getting down to where I didn't have as many clothes, and like I got ink. Somehow ink got on one of my skirts all over it, despite not finding a pen in the washing machine or in the dryer. I had ink all over one of my skirts that I wear a lot, so it was just time for Mama to buy some new threads, so I did. And then things like, people just think they have to have the newest of everything, and there's nothing wrong with getting new things. I'm always happy when people get new things, but as long as a vehicle will get you from point A to point B, you don't have to have the newest of vehicles. We hope to get a new vehicle maybe next year or the year after. We'll see. But having a lesser vehicle doesn't mean that it's inferior or that it's actually lesser because it's older. You can get a newer vehicle and it'll break down just as easily as an older vehicle. And things such as buying a multitude of groceries. Why not have the groceries that you buy? Why not stretch them? And stretch things such as your gas. I was just looking down at my gas can. being on the road a whole lot more and running the roads and burning up gas is inferior to me right now specifically than it is staying home and getting things done. Of course, sometimes, those seasons of life happens. I had to take my dad this morning to the doctor to get sutures out from his surgery. We stopped by Walmart so we could pick up some groceries, and then I'm going to have to run again, like I said, to the bank to pay for, or to get all of that settled with somebody taking money out of our account. I have to pay Caesar, so I'm going to have to go out again for that. And those are in 2 different towns. Things like that happens. But some people, they're on the road an awful lot. They're on the go, 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 and they don't have to. It's good to combine errands whenever you can. So a lot of times less is more. And it doesn't mean that you are inferior in any way, or that you are doing things in an inferior way. You can simplify your menu. What's wrong with having like 2 fish, 2 beef, 2 chicken meals in a week? And or you could change out pork for beef or pork for chicken, and then have a meatless meal. Simplify, simplify, simplify. Makes a huge difference. A huge difference. So I guess that's what's on my mind right now. Especially if you have a large family, it's just good to simplify things as much as possible and not crowd your brain with so many details that can short out your brain and make you feel bad. You can't remember everything. So it's good in everything to simplify. Well, I'll be at where Samuel works, and I've jibber-jabbered for almost 12 minutes. I'll be where he works in just a few minutes, so I'll let you go, but thanks for listening to all that has. Oh, another thing, let me say this. With social media, a lot of people do things like YouTube and all for money. I never was into that. I was always sort of camera shy, or shy of crowds and stuff. I look at this as a sense of community. So to me, that's another way of simplifying, is doing it not to get out there and market myself, but also because I look at each of you that watch me as my friend, and I appreciate all of the friends that I have on here. So that's a way to me to simplify. But anyway, I'll talk to you later. I hope you have a great rest of the day. We're going to be going to church tonight, so I'm going to be going out again. But anyway, that's a good thing. So I'll talk to you later. Bye.